Hi everybody, this is Tina with Rehatch Designs. Hope everybody's doing well. This is just a little craft with me that I'm doing. I am wanting to make some tags and some things to put in my gypsy journals that I'm trying to finish. And it takes a lot to fill them up. But I have a lot of scraps of paper, and this paper is beautiful. And I thought I would use these to maybe make a few tags. The paper scraps, for the most part, come from these handmade artisan papers from Park Lane, from Joann's. I don't know if they make these anymore, because I think I bought them over a year ago at least. But these are the two pads that I bought, if you want to take a look. And they were available in Joann's, and I think you can even get them. I think you can even get them online too, so you can check that out. And I have some other papers too, if I get to them, but I thought I would just try that. I have some gypsy prints, and this has been printed on glossy photo paper. This is a Domo Prints, and I'm going to try and do all 8 in this one video. We'll see what happens. So I'm going to be using that and various other things. I've got my doilies handy because I tend to like to put doilies in the background of these, so I just have all of them handy. I've got also, let me move this over here. I also have they're not really doilies, they're like paper doily cutouts that I bought from Temu, and I thought they look really cool, so I might try some of these on there too. They're really neat. So I might try some of those. These things I got, and they're stickers, and they're really cool. I'm not sure, because this paper is very busy, so I don't know if they would even show up. So I may not use them on those. And I also have these, and these are like tattoos that I bought. The gold tattoo. They're basically rub-ons is what they are. And I thought I might try some of those as backgrounds too. So I don't know yet. I don't know. But anyway, I have a whole bunch of sari silk strips next to me that I'll probably try and use also because I need to. I have a ton of them. I mean, I can let you see them, but they're just like a big mess over here. Let me cut some of these off of here so you can see. Stuff like that. I have a lot of it, so I do need to start using it, and I need to get these done. Been working on this thing, I think, almost 2 years now. So the first thing I'm going to do is cut out all of these pictures, because I don't know which ones I'm going to use where. And I'm just going to use my scissors. Anyway, these are about the size I want, because I'm going to be putting other papers on there with them and stuff, you know, backing them and stuff like that. And then I'll be using other papers to back them and stuff like that. So they, even though they're small, like you can see, they're still going to have other stuff on there. So, and I don't know how big I'm going to make the tags either. So I have some bigger tags that I made for the journals, but I like to have quite a bit of kind of artsy type things in there. I don't really like to have a lot of just, you know, things that are printed off and stuck in there. And I do have quite a few pictures printed off, so I'm going to be using them to make stuff. So I thought I'd just turn on the camera. See how y'all are doing. I just got back from my second vacation in August, and I'm actually tired of vacations right now. We went, the first part we went to Colorado to visit my son, and just to go to Colorado because it's always beautiful in the summertime. And then we were back for like a week and a half, and my dad came to visit, my 90-year-old dad, or 89, and then we took him, flew up to Washington State where my brother lives, and my aunt came from Rhode Island and met us there, and we rented a place right on the water. It was absolutely beautiful, very peaceful and serene, and we were there for a week. And I just got back, even though I've had some videos, a few videos out there. I had not as many as I normally do, but I had pre-recorded some. So I'm doing this on the first chance I've had to be in my craft room is today, to actually do any crafting. I made a couple other videos. I made a haul video and a flip through before this because I went shopping at Hobby Lobby. I was trying so hard to get some Tim Holtz stuff, but I got there too late because we were gone. When I saw people hauling stuff, I was like, oh great. And we were out in the middle of nowhere, so I almost asked my brother, hey, you know, do you want to drop me off at a Hobby Lobby or something? Because, you know. So let's see here, guys. I got all these different pieces, and these were just randomly cut from, stuff that I, you know, I don't know what. I'm sure it was pieces that I had to cut for the journal. So, you know, I don't really have any specific thing in mind. I'm sure I just cut them up for that. And I can always cut them smaller. I mean, it's not like I'm, you know, stuck with whatever I did. I just was like, okay, let's see what I got. And that's really all I'm doing. So I'm just going to take a few of these out just to look at the colors, to kind of see which ones would work well with them. And of course I can always cut them smaller or bigger, or get bigger pieces or whatever. Alright, let's see what we got here. We have quite a few. This one's a little bigger. Let me see if I can find one smaller. Yeah, that works. So I'm basically looking at the picture itself, even though I'm going to add other things to it. Like I think this one would look good with that background, so I will do that. I'll move that back a little bit. It's kind of in the way. So that could go there. And this, I don't know. We'll see. Two of those. I didn't realize that I could do more than one on each. I'm just honestly, guys, trying to get it to where, like, see, that might look good there. Because that orange pops on there, don't you think? I think. And then, let's see here. This is very colorful, and that's very colorful, but that might be too colorful for that. I don't know. I don't know. We've got one in pink. I think that would look pretty there because she's got kind of a pink color on there. This one, I don't know. Let's see here. She's got a lot of red, but she's also got a lot of blue, so I don't know. That actually does look kind of good there, but this one might look better. Let's see. Actually, I think that one will look better. And then this one, I don't know. Let's see how she looks over there. No, I don't think that looks right. I don't know. Let's see here. Get a different one maybe. So anyway, I am just now kind of getting back in the saddle of doing stuff, and I want to get a few of these things done, and then I'm going to start my Halloween stuff. I'm going to make 3 journals, but I don't know that I will do that with you guys. I think I may do it, you know, on my own. I don't know, I've got 2 different sizes of that. Let's see how that looks. That might look better. I think that might look better, yeah. All right, and then, or maybe this one over here. That one, no. Well, I don't know. And then these are kind of black and white, so they can probably go anywhere. But I did want to use this, though, for something. I think that's really pretty. All right. So I am just going to try and work with these and see what I get. So no, like I said, there's no rhyme or reason. I'm just going to pick them up and do stuff with them. So I don't have any real plan other than that. Okay, so these are kind of a paper, so they're really kind of cool. And I think what I want to do is I am going to make them into a tag shape. So I'll probably do that first. And I'm just going to kind of go like that and then turn it over and do it like that. And I don't think I'm going to do anything to the bottom. I don't know. I don't know, because I think what I'm going to do, they'll get covered up anyway. And I'm going to put that there, but I want to put something behind it. You see the paper's so pretty, I don't want to just cover it up completely. But that's usually what ends up happening. So, it really is pretty paper. I don't think I have the right colors for that. Let me see. Oh, maybe the red. So I have a lot of small doilies, and I really do love using these on my what do you call it? On my whatever these are called, tags, because they look so pretty. Look, you can barely see any. That's so pretty though. You can't see any of the flowers. If I do that, I could maybe put part of one on there. And the other thing that I was going to use, I had gotten these, and I think I showed you in a haul. I have all these little tiny books, and they're all like dictionary and whatever, and they're really old. And I thought I would try and incorporate some of that as like backdrop paper and stuff. So I don't know if these are going to be wide enough, though. I'll have to put more than one, or I'll put it to one side. Well, they might be just the right size. Huh. But you're not going to see any of the dictionary paper, so gosh. That sucks. Let me see. This one's bigger. I think they're all about the same width. So I don't know whether this is going to work or not. Let's see. Well, we'll see a little of it. I really haven't pulled any of these pages out yet, so I have no idea. So this is the French one. And I have, of course, other papers I can put in there, but put that right there. You're not really going to see any of it, but it is a very patinaed look. So let's see. I will just go ahead and tear that at the top and the bottom, just so I can have that look. So I'll put that there, and then you'll see a little bit of it. Okay, and then let's see here. Do I want to put any of that behind here, or I mean, it looks great with the with that, but it's what bothers me is you can't see much of it. I wonder if I use the larger tag, if it would look better, because then you would see more of the, yeah, that might be better. And then I could do that. See, that's why sometimes I need to make the tags a little bit longer, because I put a lot of stuff on them, even though the picture's small. Now I think this is longer than I probably want it, so I'm going to probably end up trimming it a tiny bit, but not all that much. I think this is 3.5 wide, so it is, yeah, it's 3.5 wide, but it's way too long. It's like almost 8.5 inches, so I probably need to cut that a little bit. Let's just go about right here. Okay, yeah, that's probably better. This is probably what, right about 7.5. So, and I'm gonna put that on there. Yeah, so now we're not covering all the flowers and everything. You can still see them. That's kind of the point. And then put this on here. And I probably will ink it a little bit just to get it to have that vintage look. Anyway, so Washington State was beautiful. It only rained one day, the last day we were there, which was okay because we were all kind of like tired and needed to kind of just relax. And I wonder if I want to distress this a little bit. And so we had a really good time, and it was great to get to spend. I go see my dad every few months, but we're usually in and out in a day or two. So I really have not got to spend any kind of quality time with him, lengthy time with him, in years. I mean, really years. When my mom was alive, they used to come up and stay for like a week at a time, and then he just quit doing that after she died, and I don't know. So, you know, it's a lot for me to go down there and stay for a week. But you know, because, you know, you have things going on in your life, and it's hard to just drop them. But we did make this trip. We planned it for his 90th birthday, and it was great. It was really great. I'm glad I did it. Okay, so I am going to put, oh, the other little cap came off. All right, I thought I could keep that on there good, but it's not going to work, I don't think, without having to do the needle thing. So I went ahead and I had to buy some more glitter glue, and I broke down and I bought another one of the small little tip things, even though I have my other tip that I like. But you know what? I do use too much a lot of times, and I thought this would help me. I had another one with a tip, but I don't know where I put it. And anyway, so, and here I'm going to put that on there. So I'm going to go ahead and put some glue on here and get that on. So this isn't overly complicated, you know, but it does they make really pretty tags, and I don't know if you can tell, but there's a shimmer of gold on there. So, well, that's smart. I did, the glue went through there. I probably should have just put it on here. And then I'm just going to stick that on. So, that's what I'm talking about. I didn't think about the holes. Alright, we're going to put that on there, and I'm probably just going to wrap it around. Maybe. I don't know yet. Let's see. I think I want to go about right here, because I do want these other flowers to show. Get it more centered. A little bit more this way. Right? Yeah, I think down here. That way these flowers show. And the one on the bottom shows, but I keep putting it on there crooked because I'm not standing over it, and it's kind of hard to tell. But I think that's close enough. Yep. Alright, so then I'm going to go ahead. I think I'm just going to cut it off. I don't know. I think I'm just going to cut it. I was going to kind of maybe wrap it, but I think I'm just going to cut it. Just going to cut it. And I may sew around this later, because I'm going to do some sewing when I put the trim on. And I probably will back it with another, like a coffee type piece of paper, after I do all the sewing. But for your purposes, you probably won't see all that. So now I'm going to go back in, because I did not put glue all around here. And I'm going to do that so that it stays down. And I'm going to do some over here. Okay, so as pretty as that is, I think we could add more to it. Let's see, we got it kind of a red and orange thing going on. I don't know if this would be the right color. Let me look. I have so much pieces of sari silk that I really, oh, I think that would be pretty. Let me see. I don't know if I want to do just red or with that. Oh, it has too much pink. Let's just work with this. Let's not make it complicated. Although we could put a pop of turquoise in there because there is some. Right? If I have any in the stash, I don't know. Not that color. I don't think I have anything that color. Everything I have is dark. Let me look over here and see. Oh yeah, I have some over here. So we can certainly try that. Yeah, why don't we do that? Give it a pop of turquoise. Okay. And then, let's see if I have any more that I can put on the bottom. Geez, let's see here. Is this the same color? It's similar. Let me see what I have. Let's see, is that closer to it? Yeah, I think that is. Alright, let's just see what we're going to do here. So we're going to do the turquoise, I think, just to change it up a little. And I'll just cut off a piece of that. So all I'm going to do with this is I am going to kind of scrunch it a little bit on the bottom just to put it on there, and then I'll sew it. So I'm going to do a little bit of glue all the way around, and then I'm just going to take it and kind of ruffle it, really, is what I'm doing. And I'm going to sew over it, and I may put a little bit, a pop of color on there with it, just to kind of make it look a little bit like it's supposed to be there. And then I'm going to go ahead and cut this probably about there. And I'll put that in with an eyelet, because I want to, you know, I'll put an eyelet in with it. So that one is probably done. I don't know. I might put a little tiny bit of red, as I said. Let me see what I have here that I can use. Don't know if I had anything small enough for that. Let's see what I got. Okay, I've got a ton of, what do you call it? Eyelash trim, so maybe I'll use that. Let's see. It might look good. I think that'll look good. What do you think, guys? We could put that right down the middle. Or maybe not at all. I don't know. Not sure. Because I don't know. This is more green than this is. So maybe that might be what's throwing it off. Too late now, though. I already put it on there. So I don't know if I have any that's kind of green. That would have worked, maybe. I do have this other stuff. I'm just going to leave it for now, and I'm going to put this on, because what will happen is this will all dry, and then I'll sew it. So I don't want to do anything with it now. I just want to kind of wait until it dries. And I usually just put one little line down the middle. So, well, this is not wanting to stick, so I may have to just wait until I sew it to get it to stay on. There we go. All right, so I'm going to do that, and I'll sew that, and we'll do that later. So I'm going to put that over here. So I'm going to sew around it and put the grommet in. I will back it with something, because it's a little flimsy. Not real bad, but a little bit. So let's try something else. Let's see if that one will work. So I don't know how many tall ones I have. I don't have a lot of tall ones, so I don't know if I could make that bigger, but I think this will work. We're going to do that one. And I always check on the back, because some of these they're very double-sided, and they have some really pretty patterns on the back, and sometimes I like the back more than I like the front. So all right. I don't know which one I'm going to... Well, maybe I'll use one of these other ones. I don't know. I don't have that many tall ones, so... I do have one here I can use. That one taller. I can do that. That one's taller. This is smaller. Maybe I have a bigger one of that. I don't know. I have to look in my stash of stuff that I cut out, and I did this a long time ago, so I don't remember what I have. I don't have one there, so I'll have to try a shorter one there. Might have a long one here. I don't know. We'll see. We shall see. I'm just going to play it by ear. So I'm going to go ahead and put this on something. I think on this one, I'm going to go ahead and use like a pink doily or something, or a white one, or something not. Yeah, that's kind of cool. I like that. I have different colors of pink, so One of them kind of has a purpley tone. Yeah, that's it right there. Which I wasn't happy when I got it, but I've used it a few times on some stuff. Okay, I think there's 2 here. Kind of hard to tell sometimes. Anyway, so we had a really good vacation, but you know, going away 2 times in 1 month is a lot. We hadn't planned it originally. We were just going to go to Colorado, and then my brother called up and wanted to do something with my dad, so we kind of, and my aunt, so we just, it was an opportunity, because we normally wouldn't do that. And we took our RV to Colorado, but we flew to what do you call it? Washington State. And to be honest with you, I thought the RV was easier to do the RV than it was to go to Washington State, because it was like, ugh, flying just took so much. It shouldn't be that hard. All right, let's see here. I have other papers. I just don't want it to. Look at these. Aren't these so cool? I'm going to have to make bookmarks out of them or something. So this is a dictionary page. Try that. All right. Yeah, see, that just completely came out. All right, let's see here. Yeah, see, they're the perfect size. But, okay, let's see here. And you don't have to back these. I just do it because I think it makes the picture kind of pop out a little bit. I just like to tear them. And I like the natural look of the, you know, the paper torn and everything. So, and I'll put a little distressing on it too. Now this one, let me see. I guess I'm going to go ahead and cut it. And I don't want it to cut off because I do like to always add like some texture to it too. That, to me, that really makes it look good. All right, so now we're going to put this on this. And are we going to put the pink on? I think the pink looks good though. And I don't think on this one it hides too much, so we'll just leave it the size that it is. So I'm going to put this on here. So anyway, we will see how many I get done. But I really went to go look through my stash of stuff I already made, and I wasn't nearly as what I need, so I'm making a total of 4 journals, and I probably won't make any again for a long time. So it takes a lot to do 4 journals, and I have no idea when I'll get done. My goal is to get it done before Christmas now. It was going to be Halloween, but then I thought, no, I really wanted to do some Halloween journals. So if I do just those, I won't have time for Halloween. So that's really how they keep getting put off, is that I do them like in the little pockets of time that I have that are not, you know, not really specifically like, you know, Christmas or Halloween or whatever, a holiday or whatever. So anyway, so I don't have a lot of free time in between, so I don't really get them done. And I do a lot to those that are just, you know, very kind of labor intensive, but you know, don't get me wrong, I love doing it. It's just that, you know, it takes time. Okay, so are we going to fold that one? Yeah, I'll just fold it. It's easier because I'm going to put paper on the back, you know, and I will sew, but I'm not going to waste everybody's time. You watch me do it. I'll show you what they look like in the end. all sewn up with the and finished, but okay, let's put some more glue right there. All right, so now we're going to put this right here. I think that's cute. It's not as bright as the others. Obviously, you can use this paper for a lot of different things. I was just looking at it thinking you could even make that one look shabby chic, but anyway, trust me, I have a lot of it cut up, so as I said, I don't know if you can get the paper anymore, but I got some glue on there to get that. Okay, so that one, I need to put something on. So I don't know what I'm going to put on that one. This looks kind of cool. Let me see. It's maybe a little bit too dark. All right, let me see here. I got some, oh, this might work. I think this will work. It's a little bit bright. Maybe not. I might not have anything just because everything is so bright. And that's pretty pale and gray, so I don't really see anything. I may have to go through my other stuff and see what I can find, you know, that will work. Or just kind of go off white or something. I certainly have a lot of pink stuff that I can look in, so I don't know. Huge stash of stuff sitting over here, but none of it has the right colors. I don't know about this. Yeah, that doesn't work at all. So I don't even know. I don't even know if I have, let me look at this next stash of stuff I have, because I do have some other colors in here. Let me look. I don't know. Well, I really don't see anything that will work. So I'm going to have to try and find something later and see. It's 222 maroon. It has too much other colors in it. Yeah, I don't think anything I have is going to work, so I'm going to have to probably just add the trim later on that one. Okay, I don't have anything that, well, that's not gray enough. I was thinking I could go gray. So I think what I'll do is I will just go ahead and do nothing with that one. And I will add the other stuff later, and then I'm going to sew around it and put a grommet, and I'll put something on the bottom. I may just, you know what, I may not just put any pink on there. I may just put, what do you call it, just some beige or something, because I just really think it has a lot of pink on it already. I don't know. Let's see here. That might be pretty. That's what I think the direction I'm going in, so we shall see here. I got a lot of stuff I can choose from, and that's almost the problem, is that I tend to have too much. Look at this stash. You guys cannot see the piles of stuff that I have everywhere, so I don't think I want to do that. Do I really? Do I, guys? Tell me if you want me to do that. I could. Right? And then just do something like that on top. All right, let's call it a day. We're going to do that just because I don't want to spend a lot of time looking at stuff. I want to be able to move on to the next one. Oh, I don't know. So let's do that. And I'm going to go ahead and just temporarily glue that on there. If I use my 3-in-1, I usually don't worry about, you know, which side is the right side. Okay, this has to go here. I just glue it and be done with it. But I am going to sew this, so cut that. Always save all those little pieces, you never know. Like obviously that was a piece of something, right? And then I will probably just put this, and I think the reason this works is it has some white in it. So I'm going to put this or some sari silk or something. So we'll call that one done. And then you'll see the end. Oh, time got wise, guys. We're not doing all that good. I am not managing my time well. So let's do another one. Let's do this tall one with the blue. And on this one, I'm going to try maybe to do one of these things. I don't know if you'll see it though. Let's see. You might. You know, it's just the pattern is so busy. I don't know if it'll work unless I put it on something else. All right, and then I'm going to put this face down. I can't really tell where the edge is on this because I cut it too far out. There we go. And we're going to put that about right here. And then it says to wet this. So I'm going to use my wipes and see if that works. I have water next to me too, so I can use that. I don't really know how wet they want it. Let's see. Let's see what happens. And it may not work because this really is meant for your skin. So, but I thought, oh, well, maybe I can use it for my journals. I'll let you know. Probably should put a little bit more water on there. I'm using my mister. I think I can see most of it. I think it's supposed to, I don't know. I don't know how well this is gonna, oh, it's coming off pretty good. I think I need to do a little bit more though. Okay, so I'm just rubbing it with a wipe. I don't know. I'm gonna take my bone folder and make sure I go over it really good. Kind of like a rub on, you know. I figure that'll kind of sort of work. Oh yeah, that worked good. Okay, so it's basically works a lot like a rub-on, you know. All right, I think that'll work. So then that's going to go there. And I want to put a trim piece down here. Oh, you know what else I was going to do? I was going to, on this one, I have this ink of gold, and I was going to put some of that on the edge and on the edge of her picture. So, because I want to really bring out the gold all the way across. And there is gold in this pattern too. So, but I wanted something to kind make this a little bit more, stand out a little bit more. I'm not doing this perfect. I'm kind of doing it sloppy on purpose. But I don't know if I could do it any other way if I wanted to. So it has to be sloppy if I'm going to do it. So that is going to be cool, I think. Oh, well, this worked good. If I can find the link, I'll put it in there if you guys are interested in these. I thought, I saw them and I went, wow, that would work really well. If they still have them, because I got them a long time ago. All right, so then I'm gonna, am I gonna back hers up? I don't want to, because I don't want to cover too much of this. Let's see what happens if I put gold around the edge. Let's see, guys. Let's just see if I just do that all the way around the edge. It's kind of sort of messy. Try not to put a fingerprint on this. I did this all on glossy photo paper, which I love doing because I love how the images turn out, but it's also a different look other than just like cardstock, and they also turn out really crisp. Just photo paper in general, whenever you're doing any kind of pictures or portraits, I just think they always turn out really good that way. I don't think I've ever had any that haven't, so I'm just putting it on a little bit thicker and kind of smudging it a little bit on the bottom just so that it looks a little messy. And I'll put that there. This needs a little bit more up here. All right, and then I want to put, do I want to put it on the top? Maybe I want to put it on the top. I don't know. No, maybe right here. Well, I might have enough for both. Let me check and see. I'm going to go ahead, this long piece right here, and I'm going to use it on the top and the bottom, maybe. Let's see. And this came with quite a few in it, so I think I'll get my money's worth. It's just something different, you know. Let's put that there. And then maybe that up there. Okay. I might put her down a little bit lower. And am I going to put anything behind her? I don't know, guys. You tell me. I could put something with a pop of color, but oh, I don't know. Like maybe some sort of fabric type thing. I have pieces of sari silk, but they're across the room. Oh, I have some other ones. Wait a minute. Do I have anything the right color? I doubt it. Of course not. I am just not equipped for this project. Maybe this would look good. I don't know. Don't know. I have like these pieces like this. That might actually look good. Let me see. I don't want it to cover up so much of the blue that I mean, or the gold that I just put on there. So I don't know. I don't know. Maybe not. Let's see here. I think maybe I'm just going to put it on this way because I really, really do not want to cover up our little thing that we did. So I'm going to go ahead. Oh, the thing came off again. The top came off. All right. And again, I probably will sew around this, so, but I'm going to put it like about right here just to kind of frame it, you know. All right, so I think that's pretty good. And then, here, let me cover this up. Oh, all right, let's see here. So, did I do that reasonably straight? I don't know. I can't tell. It's not bad. All right, let's put that right here. So we're going to cut it. Let's just say right about here. So I'm going to put that right there. And this is going to go right up here, I think. Okay, so we're going to do that. I don't know if there's a front or a back on this, so I'm just going to put it right there. Like that. And then I'm going to do this one right above this little thing right here on the top. Okay. There we go. I think that looks reasonably straight. And I think I'm just do the same thing again. I'm going to go ahead and put a little water on there. I wonder if I just rubbed it, how it would work, right? Let's see. Because I don't... I mean, you can't really do this on your skin. Let's see here. Let's see what it does. Nope, you need the water. So let's try that. Try not to get it all over that part. Oh yeah. All right. Oops. All right. Let me just kind of. I guess the water activates it. Probably has a glue on the back of it. I'm just going to rub it in like I did the other one. Hopefully it turns out. Oops. That slipped, and I think it came. Oh yeah, it worked good. So you have to do the water. Let's see if this one, I didn't really rub that one that much, so. Okay, yeah, so the other part, it slides off when you rub the water on is what happens. It releases the glue. I'm going to do that real quick so it doesn't stick. And trim that up a little. Now my tag is a little damp, but that's okay. It'll dry. Let's do that. And I don't even know. I think I might put a tiny bit of trim on the bottom. I'm not sure what. Let's see here. I got some blue right here that might work. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I think that'll be good. So I'm going to do just a little bit on the bottom. Kind of the same thing like I did before. Or I may do it flat. I may just do it straight like that instead of scrunching it up. Let's just do that. And I'll sew through there. Yeah, I know. I'm probably going to scrunch. I like it scrunched up. I don't know why. I just do. I like that messy look to it. You know, just the, I don't know. Just kind of a thing. And there we go, like that. Okay, so that is going to be there. And then I'll probably do the top like that. And that will be that one. All right, let's see here. Do we have time to do another one, guys? I don't know. It doesn't look like it. I'm going to go ahead and do another one. I'm going to try and do it super fast. So who knows what it's going to turn out like. We shall see. Okay, why don't we do I just really wonder if that would look cute on there. That might look cute on there. And I am going to, where's my little tear ruler? Just going to tear here. And I don't want it perfect, remember. I'm going out of my way to not be perfect. Okay, and then I'm going to put that in there. I think I like that better, and I think I'll tear that a little bit more. Just a little bit more, just a tiny bit. There we go. All right, so then that is going to go right there. I like that better. And then we'll put the pink on top and the bottom, because I just think it was just overwhelming. And I know y'all were saying that. You were screaming at me. Don't do that. It doesn't look good. And I'm like, okay, well, sometimes you got to try, and then, you know, don't be afraid to cover things up, start over, throw it away, do whatever you need to do, because that's how you learn, and that's how you discover and all that kind of stuff. Okay, you gotta move. There you go. All right, so that, and this will get sewn around also too, guys. So, all right, so then I'm gonna go ahead and put this. I don't know. Do I do it on the bottom and the top? Maybe I do. I don't know. Maybe I do. I don't know yet. I think what I want to do is I'm going to go ahead and cut that, and I'm going to go ahead and put some sort of pink on top and the bottom. It may not be that. It may be something else. Like, let's see what I have. I just have so much. Okay, this might be better. Yeah, okay, so we're going to do that. We're going to put this, because I like the furry on it. So I will put that on there with that. And I will probably put some on the bottom. Or I may just put this on the bottom. I'm just going to put that on the bottom. Just make it easy. All right, so those two match pretty good. And I'm just going to do that. So it's all the way across the bottom. And it's not cooperating very well, but that's okay. When I sew it, it'll be pleated somewhat. I don't really want it to be a perfect pleat. I just want it to be like gathered, really. And then this will go on the top. So that's it, guys. We did make 4. So you will see them all done. But I wanted to make more than that, but that's okay. I thought we did pretty good. As I said, I will make more, and you guys will see them when they're all done. All right, you take care, and I'll see you again next time. Bye-bye.